Today on Combustion Chamber, we have an Italian work of art. This beautiful 2009 Maserati GT, and this is a special edition, one of only 300 made for North America. Let's get after it. Welcome back to Combustion Chamber. On today's episode, we have this beautiful Italian Maserati behind us. It is only one of 300 made for the North American market. It packs a Ferrari-built V8 and a very special transmission mounted in the rear. Let's talk to the owner, Tony, for more about this awesome car. Hey, Tony, thank you very much for being on the show today. We appreciate it.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
So what led you to get this Maserati?
Well, I was looking for a daily driver, but I didn't want to get a boring car, obviously, because my job is really stressful. I wanted to get a Gran Turismo, but I really hated the fact that they came with the 6-speed ZF that you could find on any of those BMW 7 Series and stuff. After seeing this with the F1 transmission, I was like, well, it fits the bill. It's a great looking car. Why not?
What makes this car different than your average Maserati GT?
Well, this has the rear-mounted F1 transmission that you could find on a 599 GTB, as well as the 4.7-liter engine that you could find on a F430 Ferrari. Obviously, it has a better weight distribution, plus I want to say 20% more torque on the wheels than a regular Gran Turismo.
The interior is a really nice offset to the black exterior of this car. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure, it's called Rosa Corolla. It's one of the shades of reds that you can get from Maserati. This one also has the Alcantara headliner, and when you obviously in the car, it feels so luxurious.
Well, why don't you say we get this car on the road?
Sure, sounds great.
So what kind of reaction do you get when you take this car out?
Well, at first people think it's just another Maserati, just another Gran Turismo, but when they come close and when I open the door, obviously they're like, oh, look at that beautiful interior. So they take more pictures of the interior than the outside. I've also noticed they also like the rims on these, the gunmetal rims. Usually, you see the silver ones or the shiny ones, but the gunmetal ones are pretty rare. As far as I know, in this spec, they only have 22 of these built, with the matching trim with the outside color, the gunmetal rims, the red interior like this. It's just 1 out of 22.
Now this has something on it called Skyhook. What is that for people that don't know?
Well, it's a lot like your aromatic or magnetized suspension that the GM offers. What it does is it levels the car when you take the turns. So you have better handling, and obviously if you go over the bumps and stuff, it's a lot more forgiving than your regular suspension.
Oh, this thing shifts quick.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's not a dual clutch.
Man, this thing will take off too.
Oh yeah, 0 to 60 is like 4.5 seconds. For a Grand Tour that's as heavy as 4,800 pounds.
Well, this is a lot of fun to drive.
Yeah, it is. And you see, the thing is, it's not a Ferrari, but it has that soul of a Ferrari. Mm-hmm. But it's still comfortable to drive.
Yeah, these seats are nice.
Yeah, seats are comfortable. Obviously the suspension is forgiving.
Just sitting here in the car, going around a turn, it's nimble.
Oh yeah, and you can feel the Skyhook when you take the turns as well.
Driving this Maserati today was outstanding. It is nimble, it is agile, and it is a Grand Tourer in every sense of the word. And it also has very classic styling. This car has not changed how it's looked since its debut in 2007, but it still remains one of the most beautiful cars on the road. What did you think about this Maserati? Do you own one or do you desire to own one? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and for more Combustion Chamber, hit that subscribe button. We always say hit that subscribe button, but don't forget to hit that bell icon on YouTube for instant notifications when we go live with new episodes. And if you want to help keep this show independent and about the owners, check us out on Patreon. And for behind the scenes and exclusive news, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The links for all of that are right below.